Okay. For you, coffee.
I'm a living example of you can get punched in the face and get back up, because I'm the modern day Aztec warrior.
Welcome back to MMA Underground. You know you get here with Buddy V, modern day Aztec warrior, co-hosting with the one and only
Sam K, what's good, people? And all the way from Street Beast West Coast, featherweight MMA champion, undefeated, my fellow brother, Gorilla Lion, Relentless. How you doing, brother? All right.
Oh.
All right. The mic is off and we're stuck. Okay.
Let's see. Might be a little Wi-Fi issue. It's okay. You guys are in for a treat. I can promise you that.
Yo. Man.
It's okay. It's okay. Well, I know that. Don't forget, when we cut to commercial break later today, we are gonna have some killer segments for you. I bet that you will enjoy every single one that we choose. So, just saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully he can log off and log back in. What's up, Zed? How we doing, bro?
Bushido Zed in the house. King Kai.
Good.
Man,
Good.
King Kai was one of my fighters to watch too, because I remember that he was Scotty Showtime, where he came out, he took a couple of steps and then still took that win and just
Yeah, bro. Hey, that same fight was on my Fire 5. He showed a lot of talent and technique in that. You know, to be patient the way he was, you know, yeah.
Heck yeah, man. I love fighting. And
yeah, bro.
I think when I tried leaving the event, man, I think I ran into like Zed like 6, 7, 8 times. I said by like in 8 different places. I was like, hell yeah. I swear I'm not stalking you.
Yeah. Speaking of patience though, man, hopefully he can log back on with a better Wi-Fi signal. But Relentless, man, he's relentless, but he's also patient with it as well, bro. He fought at the event, the Super Bowl event, where he had a title match against Mortem. Mortem, who's been making waves. He's been blowing up really big lately. A newcomer to Street Beast West Coast. And him and Relentless went at it, bro. Were you around to see that one?
Oh, man, that fight was insane.
Yeah.
He definitely showed a lot of patience. There was opportunities where it wasn't taken too fast. I felt like it was calculated. I was thoroughly impressed with his style.
Yeah, man, for sure, bro. We trained together for a good amount of time, and the man takes his training serious. You know what I'm saying? And he lives up to the name Relentless. You know, yeah. And as we see with the title, you know, my guy's got the belt. He's got the featherweight MMA belt that was won at this past event against Mortem, and I'm only expecting bigger and badder things from this guy, bro.
Yeah, I'm excited. Oh, do we got you on audio at least? I see you might be coming on.
He's on mute. He's on mute. Got to unmute yourself, Josh. Or Jay got him mute.
I don't know. See, this is what you always have fun. You guys never know what to expect on the show. Heck yeah. Like my favorite cheese, like my favorite joke, I just fucked it up. I say my favorite corniest joke of all time is, you know what my favorite kind of cheese is? Nacho cheese.
Yeah, bro. Fucking it's muted on his end, so I cannot unmute him.
Dang.
Josh, you got to hit the mic button. You've muted yourself. You got to hit the microphone button. If you can hear us, if you're out there.
If you can hear it. Man, we were talking about your head kick and everything, man. I was telling everybody I know, man, it felt like I was actually watching like an Afro Samurai when the number 2 challenges the number 1 and the headbands are on the line. I felt that. It was like, oh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I really I shouldn't be surprised, but I was surprised because I had Shinny winning and Jay.
If you're down, we could do that.
I mean, we can, yeah, we could do that. But let me finish this statement real quick. We definitely we watched that fight very intensely. I cornered Shinny in that fight, and I had Shinny winning that one, man. And Ryu, he pulled it off, man. He pulled it off, and he did it. He did it like he said he was gonna do. He came out, he was aggressive, and he put them hands on Shinny. You know.
Oh yeah, I was and like I said the last show was my first karate combat style match, and I am a huge fan now. I like the fact that it's not going to get stuck on the ground for a while. They stood back up, and it was just constant back and forth action. I enjoyed that fight. I want to see some more West Coast.
Let me see. I just got a message from Relentless. Let's see if we can get him back on.
All right. So while we're trying to figure this out, I will let you guys know the fighters to watch. So that way, I guess you can have a little taste early.
Buddy V's fighters to watch.
I only have 3 for today. All right, camera's on the other side. Flip my phone around. 3 today. First, we'll start with the scrapyard. I got the Grizzly, not to be confused with Grizzly. Now, he made the list because he ended up doing a boxing match with the 4-ounce MMA gloves. And he was taking a little bit of a beating here and there, but they were doing good. He got knocked out one time, but he ends up coming over doing like this Superman punch and gets his opponent so good on the chin. I was like, oh, is he going to recover from this? His opponent plays it cool, stands back up. No, I'm good. Nope. He just said, I can't after that. It was, I want to see what he could do. As soon as he did that, I was impressed, and I want him to, okay, let me see what you do with another opponent when you get an opportunity. So, the Grizzly. Now, Street Beast West Coast. I have brought his name a few times, but no love. Now he's officially a fighter to watch. Not only was he on Slap League, this boy smacks the shit out of stuff out of people. This boy officially, I need to make it known, is joined in the few Street Beefs elites that have 3 fights in one day. There's probably less than 10 people in all of Street Beef's history who've ever done that, and he just became one of them. So, if there's not a reason to go watch his fights, you have even more of a reason now. And this man brings it no matter what he does. MMA, boxing, whatever. He kills it. Yes. Now, the OG yard, Mapache. This man, the way I describe his style is wild. That's the only way I can do. There's times where he got hit and he sits there and waits. He does a spin move and just flows with it. It's not, I can't say drunken style, whatever. And he is raw. He is aggressive. I just like his fighting style. His most recent fight with the Dragonborn sold me 1,000%. It was one hell of a show. So I believe that you need to check this man out because you will love every second of his fights. He does not disappoint. Those are my 3 fighters to watch.
Nice. That was, dare I say, pretty fire.
Yeah, pretty fire indeed. We need a little fire, so okay?
Yeah, man, it might be about that time, bro. Yeah, what's up? Tom K and the Fire 5. You know what time it is. I'm about to give you the 5 fire fights of the week. First and foremost, we're gonna start off with Street Beef's OG yard. Yeah, we got the OG legend himself, Heathen versus Lone Wolf. This was yet another war that Heathen was in. If anyone is familiar with his fights, you know he bangs out every time. If you're not familiar, go get familiar. Lone Wolf with the continuous assault every round. I mean, these are some big guys, and there were volume punches, like I said, every single round. Heathen showing straight heart. You know, these guys are a little bit up in age, and it wasn't a factor. It wasn't a factor. Street Beef's OG yard, Heathen versus Lone Wolf, firefight. We're gonna move on. Yeah, classic right here. Street Beef Scrapyard, Blondie versus Simo. Once again, if you know Simo, he's a scrapyard OG. This was a scrapyard kickboxing match. You got the OG versus the Young Buck. As we say so many times, cardio is key. Cardio is key. Cardio is key. Simo with the pressure game, throwing combinations with the hands. But we had Blondie showing heart. And yeah, man, just showing heart and going up against a seasoned vet with Simo. Street Beef Scrapyard, Blondie versus Simo, firefight. Check it out. We gonna move on. Yeah, you see it. Street Beef's West Coast, Jimmy Fit versus Ashraf. This is a classic. You know, say what you will. This is a classic West Coast bout right here. You could even say it's a dream boxing match because what you have is the classic boxer versus the power puncher. Like we just said in the last fight, cardio is key. Cardio is key. Cardio is key. A lot of heart and perseverance from Ash. Crazy combinations from both men. But with Jimmy Fit, we got the aggression, we got the power and the pressure. This is a fire fight, point blank period. Street Beef's West Coast, Jimmy Fit versus Ashraf. Firefight. Check it out. Let's go ahead and move on. I'm gonna take you back to Street Beef's OG yard. You see it right there in the title. It got heated. White Lion versus Creature. This is a fire fight. You got the smooth, patient boxer against the guy who's coming forward trying to land the heavy shots. Both men tall, lanky. Both men power punchers. Great back and forth. And this was a very entertaining fight. One of those fights where you say, I want a rematch. You know, we want to see the rematch, basically. Street Beef's OG yard, White Lion versus Creature, firefight. Check it out. We're going to move on to the last firefight. Yeah. Street Beef's West Coast, Samurai Jack versus Escalade. At the time, both newcomers to the yard. Samurai Jack has made a name very quickly. You guys will see. This is big boy MMA action, point blank. We saw pretty much everything in this bout. It was an epic matchup by the matchmaker. Beautiful counters, kicks, nice wrestling, ground and pound. And at the end, a surprising KO finish. Only thing left that we need is a part 2. Street Beef's West Coast, Samurai Jack versus Escalade, fire fight. Samke and the Fire 5.
All right, yeah, welcome back.
That's good timing. What's good, bro? You got to unmute yourself, your mic.
He's not muted. Maybe his volume's not up. Or you got headphones on?
Turn your volume up.
No, so close. So close. Those were firefights, though. I can't lie. I didn't wake up until the third round. Fair enough.
And he did surprise you at all. No love was dope.
You're probably all from the.
No love is dope. He wasn't just officially one dude. Been a fighter to watch for a long time now. Josh, I keep saying Josh. Relentless. Can you hear us? Can we hear you? You there, brother?
I see his eye move. He's.
We can't hear you.
I got so many good questions. What if you wrote it out on a notepad? I was playing.
This is the moment where we practice our sign language.
Right? Dang. Okay. Let's see. Now, question number one. No, I'm just playing. I don't know. That's weird. Is it the Bluetooth, you think? Or like if you got, is it a phone, headphone jack, or
Hey, free smoke wilding over there. Oh, wait, no. That White Lion Pass, bro?
Oh, I did not know that.
Fuck.
RIP.
No, I think you're right, bro. I heard the name. I just didn't know the face at the time. No, I think he's right.
That was do sign language, yeah.
Josh, Relentless. He can hear us. We can't hear him.
No, it's so good. We got some good questions, man.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking his Bluetooth is like loading, like just slow as shit. Is that what it is? My guy's trying to get situated still.
Hey, at least you look good on camera. At least you're good.
I wonder if we could put the closed caption up. Maybe that'll put this shit in dub. You know what I mean? I mean, sub. Put the subtitles up real quick.
Okay, that's so weird. It's probably the headphones. Yeah.
It's got to be the headphones.
I know. I heard you earlier before the show. Oh, man.
Yo.
We're gonna figure this out together between everyone in the chat and everyone live.
I'm saying you could just use your phone. Your phone audio got to be better than this. I'm just saying.
Oh, dang.
Whoa. All right. What we got?
No. Okay.
He took off the headphones. Let's see. We here? We live? Yo. It's a Wi-Fi and a headphone thing.
So close. I thought we had it this time. Well, we'll take this time to let everyone know that we gotta get this little clip. So Some K drinking Bang. We're gonna get this man sponsored by Bang.
Why not? Why not? Specifically this flavor too.
Unicorn, rainbow unicorn. All right.
Specifically. You know what I mean? And while we talking about it, let me just be a fat boy, right? You can't just drink this out the fridge, just fresh out the fridge. This has to go into the freezer roughly 25 minutes, 25 to 32 minutes. This has to go into the freezer.
Okay.
So when you take it out, you got something like a little icy slush. You got that icy slush action going on, you know what I mean? But it's still carbonated. So like, yeah, we got it down to the science. We got it down.
All right, I'm gonna go get myself a rainbow unicorn Bang and try it. Hell yeah.
This shit, if you put it in there like the right way, it'll last for like at least an hour and a half, bro. The ice and shit, you know what I mean? It'll keep it right. You know what I'm saying?
I can't lie. I don't think I have a drink last ever more than like 5 minutes. Beer, maybe I'll give it a good 25. But yeah, it's like coffee. I sip it a little bit. Once it gets the right temperature, bam.
Oh, you knock it out. Okay.
Yeah.
See, sometimes I won't even finish it. To be honest, like if I'm about to go train, there's been plenty of times I didn't even finish it, or I'm drinking it throughout training. You know what I mean? But yeah, you a G. I can't just throw the whole thing back like that. Nah, I can't do that. Nah.
No, see, I like coffee. The one thing I tried, I was not a fan of, I don't know if you've done it, is the dry scooping with the pre-workout. Hell no. Someone had me do it one time, and I was like, never again. No. Especially I felt it hit my heart. Was like,
Nah, bro. My pre-workout is a bang and some herb. Bang and herb. That's my pre-workout. Yo, champion, can we hear you? Can you hear us?
Yeah.
we got a
What?
delayed response. We got a yeah. I hear the hello.
We have made contact.
We're so close. The
I never
C4,
tried
I've seen
C4.
those.
I never tried C4. Champion, you there?
Did you ever drink the energy drinks before they got regulated? Where they were like, like liquid speed?
Nah, before this bang came out, I never drunk energy drinks at all, bro. That wouldn't, like, I still don't really drink them like that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
really just before the show and for training. That nigga said it make him itchy. What?
Yeah,
What?
they put in there.
Josh,
I heard you for a second.
for a second. Yo.
I guess it's
Only
How's
one
it hanging
word
today?
coming in per sentence. One word per sentence. So we got to run with it.
So yes or no questions. Got it.
all right.
Right.
Here, I got one that's a yes or no. Perfect. I love your street beef fights. Do you fight amateur?
So as far as fighting amateur, I only have one martial thing. It was last year, up and up, I believe, 127.
Okay. That's pretty light. 127. Dang. Hey,
No. He wasn't 127. He wasn't 127.
No, that was that fight I fought at 135, but the event number was 120. But pretty much, I just kind of started my streets career. I can't remember when. I don't know if it was at the end of 2020 or beginning of. Actually, I think it was September 2021 was my first fight. No, I'm lying. It was April 2021 against Apex Underdog. Shout out to Apex. And then I took my first MMA street beef fight September of 2021. And when that tough fight got offered to me, at that time I felt like it was way too early in my fighting career. But we don't back down from nothing, so I did and learned the value.
We was on a good run, man. I thought we had him.
so close.
You breaking out, Josh?
Dang it. I thought it was gonna come. Yeah, it was a good roll for a minute. What happened? It might be your Wi-Fi, maybe. I don't know. We were rolling good though.
You know what? It's been windy as shit out here in Vegas, though. So it might be the weather, the area. You know what I mean? The Wi-Fi signal and shit. Like I've been having issues on my end too. So.
All right, fair enough. Well, if you can hear us, one of my favorite fights you had was against Rice Cracker, man. That was a fun fight. And Rice Cracker was one of my fighters to watch. What's one of your favorites that you had?
I mean, as a fighter, you want to get in there, get out as quickly as possible. So, I'm gonna say my favorite fight. You mean like for myself or just in general?
Yeah, for yourself, your favorite fight.
Oh, okay. Um, what is I think his name was Indio. That was my favorite one just because it was a pretty brutal
Indigo.
knockout.
Indigo.
And I say that like humbly speaking. It was just like I say that humbly, not trying to be anything. Like, as a fighter, to watch it, very entertaining. But competitively, I'm definitely gonna say Rice Cracker. He was in a different weight class, and that day both our opponents are low, so we wound up getting against each other. So display everything I against the for power and them and like we
It
wanted
was
to
Indio. It was Indio.
and it was also different. They're also different. My favorite, but if I had to, yeah.
We got some of that. We got some of that.
I think we might have slight little lag. All right, I can dig it though. All right, well, I mean, you came out and you made a storm on I love all your fights, so I'm just curious, how long have you been training seriously?
Training seriously, I'm gonna say since I started. Um, I'm gonna say since I started, 'cause, like I got into it for like self defense. Like I'm out here solo. I got friends. I got so I'm in the. I've always been, like taking control out of like everyday life. You could be in the war with yourself, and you're. It was that last year. Um, wins happen, losses happen, but it was more so the way I lost. It was I felt it was just the worst feeling ever. I just told myself never ever again. And things
You're
have been
talking about
different ever
the
since.
amateur fight, right? The amateur fight.
Yeah, yeah. That was a turning point for sure. It was the biggest stage I was on, the biggest crowd I fought in front. I felt very, very comfortable. I felt very confident. I trusted myself. Um, man,
Hey, appreciate that,
only
Joe.
both guys, only one guy can come out. So I'm no hard feelings or anything, but it was just the way I got finished. It was that's not my style at all.
Hey, yeah, I got you where you said it.
It was a learning lesson. I remember it, man, and it kind of goes to show how the business is, because that fight shouldn't have been set up, the way it was. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, it's a business, and people are trying to make their campaign the biggest, and the best, regardless to you know, the honorable thing to do, but learning lesson, bro. I've watched you like
I,
literally level up over and over and over in a short amount of time. People don't know, bro. Like you put in the work and you just increasingly got better and better and better, champion status.
Yeah. Oh man.
thank you, bro. That means a lot for real.
Yes, sir.
Because a lot of times they're not gonna see the behind the scenes stuff, and it's not like I'm on social media like uh, unless you're like training with me, training partner, then and 8 years old, I'm 31. There's kids who are training. They're like what 6, 7 years old, high school, middle school. So starting at the age that there's no be able to make up that time difference. So it's just hard work. That's the only thing that can even try to catch to shorten that gap. And I know the lagging is kind of jacked up. So sorry if I'm like, cutting people off or whatever. Not trying to be rude or anything. But you mentioned the toughness of the fight, the game, the fight game. That's exactly why it was a turning point for me because I realized like you never know what can happen on the other side. Like me as a fighter signing a contract on the other side, you never know what's going on behind the scenes. So the turning point for me was no matter who it is, no matter what, no matter where I'm at, organization, state, city, country, like it doesn't matter who's standing in front of me. I have to run through them. That's the turning point. Level, skill wise, black belt, white belt, purple, different styles. Like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Absolutely. Now I like that. All right. See, I was originally gonna ask you like if you walk around the same way you fight at, but I feel like that answer you answered it. I feel like you definitely stay up on your training, and yeah, I don't even need to ask that question. So instead, I was gonna ask because you've had your different style of fights. What's it like fighting MMA in the sand? With the AOL
Can you repeat the question?
I said, what's it like fighting MMA in the sand?
Oh, it's cool to me. It doesn't really matter. Like I said earlier, like it could be in a Walmart parking lot, sand, desert, ice. It is wherever it's at. Like I come out on top.
Hell yeah! All right, I like it. I like a champ. Let's go.
Hey, I wanted to ask you, bro. At this point, being champion, with holding the belt comes defending the belt. Who do you feel is deserving at this point within your weight class?
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know his name, but I got his face. I see his face all the time. To be honest, he's like the only other 140. I think he lives in. I don't know if he was from Arizona or California, but he's like the 145er who I've been seeing since I've started. I want to say his last fight was. I can't remember who he fought last, but I know he won by a submission. I don't know where we were. They all started naming the names. I can probably, but yeah, I can't remember. I've definitely seen him like I started in California.
I'm curious as to who it is. I'm curious now. It's gonna eat at me all night. I need to know.
Wait. I could throw some names out there. Asian sensation?
Nope.
No.
He's definitely from the West Coast branch.
What?
Yeah, from the West Coast.
Yeah. Asian sensation is our sensation, and then OG Yard has their own sensation. I'm talking about Asian sensation from our side.
Yeah.
But dang, who's another 145 MMA guy?
Darkness is 135, right?
Yeah, Darkness is smaller, and he does more so Muay Thai nowadays than MMA. Uh,
I would say he's if you see him fight, he's definitely like a ground guy, like a jiu-jitsu. But just to throw this out there, like not calling him out or anything, just just to
right.
answer your question. But anybody, like seriously, it took me like I'm about what that was my 5th fight in the yard, and the guy I fought, all respect to him, but that was only his second, or I was only his 3rd fight. Um, AKA, like, there's more guys out there who are also active. Like, come get some, dog. Try to
Yeah.
compete too.
Let's go down.
You know, with that comes the issue of going to events and people pulling out, going to events and not having enough people in that weight class. So for everyone watching, you hear it from the champ himself. You know, he's willing, you know. And that's a good matchup right there, Isaac. Free Smoke says Relentless versus 3-1.
That'd be a good one.
He fought Nogi.
3-1. Let's get it.
Yeah, 3-1 fought Nogi last time we saw.
And then recently at this event too, right?
No, Nogi
Yeah,
fought at this event. Nogi fought Sensation, but the event before 3-1 fought Nogi.
That's what it was. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, man, we you know bring them out, bring them out.
best matchmaker in my opinion.
Now I
Oh,
know
shout
that
out
you're the
Free
MMA.
Smoke.
You said what?
Shout out to Free Smoke.
Oh hell yeah! See, I was curious because you are the MMA champ,
Smoke.
and your very first fight was a boxing match. Would you ever do another boxing match, or ever try your hand at something like Muay Thai if you wanted, or do you think you're gonna stick straight to MMA now? Yeah, that was a good one too.
I know we had him for a second.
Um, really good question. Uh, uh it's a really good question. It's original, more geared towards sticking towards MMA because if I'm gonna be the route I take, but I have did two matches, tournaments and stuff. Um, but I'm down for whatever. I want to compete, stay active, and gain as much experience as I can.
Well, that's the way to do it.
I think we're breaking up a little.
You just got back. You just got back. You were breaking up pretty bad, but you got back. Hey, I wanted to see. Could you ever see yourself going to another branch? Scrap Yard, Dirty South, OG Yard. Is that something?
Next time I'm gonna have to go.
Hey, Colonel, let the word you said he's gonna go.
Can you run it back for us?
With recently, gotta have they gotta run it back. What's up?
You went out right when you were answering the question. I was saying, can you or would you be interested in going to another branch or no?
Yeah, 1,000. Battleborn just fought recently at the Hot Box event, and Crazy Legs have that rematch running back. Oh no, man. Already talking about going to scrap. But anywhere, I'm down. I'm from Maryland, so I'll be down to go to Maryland and the West Coast and the OGR. Yeah, there's a lot of matches to make. Like this is the organization. There's town cross. And not just like town, it's like cool person and like fighting or just and training. Everybody's like very, very cool, man, woman. I'm glad to be.
Ooh,
Yeah, that would have been
listen
the
to
fight.
matchup.
Beach versus Relentless or Manu versus Relentless. That would have been the fight.
That'd be pretty good to see. Ooh.
Mhm.
Uh,
I was gonna ask, do you think you might see because obviously growing as big as you have, as fast as you have, you think you might succeed becoming a pro in your future?
I definitely see it. I never saw myself fighting ever to begin with. Like, I think I was in Ocean City, Maryland, probably like, was it SBWC for the Anthony Uriah, Aldo, Ben Henson. I thought they were phenomenal athletes, and at the time, I think I was wrestling in high school at the time, or just finished high school, and I had wrestled. So just seeing those guys do what they were doing, I was always like, damn, I wonder if I could do that one day. And obviously, we all take different paths of lives. We live big, go through different journeys, ups and downs, the flow of it. And I guess full circle, years later, I'm like doing it.
Hell yeah.
So 100%. Such, this is such a different. Well, sport, you know, life or death sometimes. Yeah, everybody who does this, like, much respect to everybody. You're true warriors, no matter what you're fighting for, no matter what gets you in the cage. Like, to sign up, to walk in there, to look in the eye, to go through all those emotions. It's not. I guess some people dumb it all out there and just do their thing. I would say with the majority, we feel every single emotion probably. Like, I know I do. I feel it all, and it's just working through it and using it was creative thing. Use it at the end of the show.
Absolutely. That range of emotion, I think every fighter's, we felt the highest of the highs and the lowest of the lows.
Yeah, yeah. One of the biggest questions everyone asks, and I want to ask you, Relentless. How does one deal with the nerves going into a fight, especially going into a title fight? How does someone like yourself deal with those nerves?
Experience. Literally every single one of my matches, they've all been different. The build-ups of all of them have been very different. Um, this one in particular fight, I usually go into a fight. Man, this one, rest up. I remember he was fighting for his title fight, and he came to Las Vegas and was training at our gym. I believe it was Fitness 23 at the time, with the Gorilla Lions. And so he did like the final touch to fight with us. And he's young and just like he's about the biggest fight of his career. And I remember asking him, I was like, bro, like, how are you like how to do this? And you're just like, you seem so chill. And he was like,
Yep.
it's like confidence, just confidence. You gotta trust your coaches, trust the work that you did. Just believe in yourself. It's just confidence. Literally, I just took that. I took it and ran with it. So for this, for this title fight, same thing. I trusted myself, trusted my teammates, trusted my coaches, trusted the work that I put in there. Just leading up to it, I made sure that I did everything I could. So I done that. that fell in. So that day when I was looking across the cage to my opponent, I knew without a doubt I was going to walk out there with my hand raised.
I like that. Hell yeah, confidence is key.
Real talk, real talk. For the audience who didn't hear, because he kind of clipped out, he was referring to in that story 925 Pride, R.I.P. He had came to our gym. That's the guy he was talking about. And yeah, just like Relentless said, man, that man was confident. He was training for what that fight with darkness, and he was confident. You know, he was assured. Yeah, man. And you know what's crazy is I saw you when you first walked into the hot box at this last event. I seen you, and you walked in on fire. Say it again. Yeah.
I was just saying that CJ definitely had a light about him, for real.
Yeah, he did. He really did, man. But yeah, bro, you walked into the event, you was on fire, bro. I seen it in your aura was beaming. You know, you had that confidence, and you know, just in your walk and your stride, you know, you came in as champion. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that's very key for all of us as fighters. We need to walk into these events, you know, or any situation, you know, if it's about to go down, you need to be confident in your abilities, you know, in that moment, because, you know, that second guessing, that doubting, you know, the timidness, you know, that's what's gonna allow the opposer, the opponent, you know, to get over. So we can't allow that.
Yep. See, now, one thing I was going to say, you from throughout the show.
In the brick.
Dang. I was actually going to ask, how'd you get the name Relentless? I'm curious, because you live up to it to a T.
One of the three-piece West player. My number one, like the reason why I kind of got started. We trained in the gym. The gym was like punching bags and, you know, boxing drills, like small stuff. It was during COVID, so nobody was like using the boxing ring. And himself, Cimarron, and shout out to them.
Breaking up.
No.
Right now, probably in there when I started getting the groove of it. Cimarron was like, "Man, you're just so fucking relentless, bro." Yeah, that's how I got my fight name. It was. I said 4 months. It was actually before the first fight when I had to pick a fight name. I was like, I went to him. I was like, I don't know what to pick. I think I was gonna go with like the Wolf or something. But he was like, "Man, you just so fucking relentless, man," and it just like clicked. We went with it, and the rest of the history.
All right.
Shout out Cimarron.
Yes, sir.
Now, we've been asking a few people, are you gonna watch the Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis fight or no?
Yeah.
Who do you have?
Who you got?
Tank all day. Like, that's easy. Easy.
What? All right, 2 versus 1. All right, I can dig it. I got Garcia.
Don't get me wrong, Ryan got skill, but
It's not going to be
You can't
one-sided. It's for sure going to be, like, back and forth. Both
Yeah.
sides.
you can't be called tank and not be a tank. That's it.
True. All I know is that's why I love fighting, and it's about time they fought because, oh, man. But What's that? Damn. Well, I was trying to try to get him on a good stretch. See if you wanted to give a couple shout outs before, or if you had any more questions, Sam K.
Nah, man. I just really want the people to go out, support my boy, man. Like I said, this guy has been on the grind for a while. And I just got to note, like, yes, this man is relentless. Yes, he's the champion. But before that, this man is humble. This is one of the most humblest people, not just a fighter. He's one of the most humblest people I know. You know what I mean? And with that, y'all go out and support this man. Check out his fights. You know what I mean? And yeah, Josh, if you got any shout outs, you got any anything you want the people to know or check out, let us know, bro.
Let's see. Hey, shout out Cannabis. Lost her. Yeah. For Lion. Coach. And then first, God bless. Keep God first.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
It was a pleasure to have you on. I'm sorry that the glitchy was a little bit here and there, man. I'm a little bummed, but it happens. No, I love every second of the conversation.
Hey, bro, we'll definitely get you back on at another time. We'll definitely get you on at another time, bro, whenever the internet's better. You know what I mean? We can coordinate something a little better and, get you another one.
Absolutely. So you have a good night. Thank you so much for letting
I appreciate it.
Man, I kept thinking it was my phone because I know it overheats once in a while, but then I'm like, okay, no, it's not me.
Nah, we good, bro. We good.
Yeah. And since we did the show a little different, we did the segments first. We had the fun with the show. I mean, we might just wrap it up and give our shout outs too. I don't know. Might be like that. What do you say, Sam K?
Yeah, it's about that time. It's about that time, bro. We we adapt and overcome. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, first and foremost, shout out to my boy Relentless. Like I said, audience, go check this guy out. Phenomenal fighter, phenomenal person. Thank you for your time, brother. Hopefully we can train soon. I want to give a shout out to the greatest co-host, Buddy V. Thank you, sir. We do this.
Yeah, we do.
Shout out to the best producer we got out here, Jay. Appreciate you, bro. Let me go ahead and give my shout outs to Street Beast West Coast, Street Beast Scrapyard, Street Beast Dirty South, Street Beast OG Yard. We do this for you guys. Everyone in the chats, we appreciate you guys. Everyone watching us on playback, we appreciate you guys. We do this for y'all as well. If you got me, you got me. I don't really be on social media like that. But if you want to check us out again, every Tuesday, same time, same place, this is what we do. Yeah, man, shout out to Overtime Hustling Magazine. Shout out to Heart in the Fight. And that's it for me, man.
Hell yeah. Yeah, shout out to the website, obviously, as well, -world.com. Lots of fun stuff. And then you got the Instagram as well, _Buddy V. I'm about to get back on. I've been slacking on the Insta, the socials. Yeah, sometimes I forget that I have them. But with that, shout out to everybody who watches the show. Like Sam K said, shout out to you and Jay. It's a fun time. I love the show, and I look forward to every single Tuesday. So thank you guys very much. I love it. And in the words of Jay, one world, one love, deuces.